Diving back into the CRX a little bit today. The goal is to have it painted and ready for reassembly by the time I get back from SEMA. Before I hop on the engine stuff, I want to show you where the car's at. We have a visitor in the building. The CRX had a little bit more rust than we originally thought. Marco actually did some of his first body work, and I bought like a rear cut, and he replaced this section because this was rotted out pretty bad. The other stuff wasn't that bad and was able to be just kind of fixed and patched over. But Ray's been kind of getting this thing prepped and ready to lay down some paint. And engine bay, I believe, comes first, and the rest of the car. But you can see it sanded down, smoothed out. It's gonna look sick. You should have heard what Kala had to say when she was walking through the shop and saw I took this home.
Big Honda guy now.
But it came in good use. Look, I used all that for this whole thing. Pretty cool.
OEM still too then.
Yeah, I know.
OEM plus, it's better than the beginning of it. Probably.
Yeah, there's less rust.
Yeah.
So I've got my beautiful B18C here, and I'm gonna resist the urge to do like a full nut and bolt restoration on it. So we're gonna go figure out what to tape off, figure out what we can simplify. Then I'll go outside, pressure wash it, and then we can start to decide what parts I'm gonna replace, clean it up, try to get this thing looking factory fresh. The thing I gotta decide right now is like, I feel like these were probably painted once at one point.
Yeah, they probably were.
That just seems so weird painting a header, but it's ugly. It needs to be painted. Tengo una pregunta. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Tiene agua? ¿Hay agua en esto?
It's like what is that called?
That's a PCV box.
Yep.
Sí, ¿por qué agua?
Oil.
I want a bueno.
Oh.
Oil.
¿Por qué?
PCV.
There's
a hole in the block that goes into the block and it catches the
He's a
oil.
Honda guy.
Como breather.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Oil OEM catch can.
Okay. Catch can?
OEM catch can.
Cap? Cap?
Yes.
Catch can?
Correct. You cap it all.
No I in El Futuro.
No.
No.
Bórralo.
I can't decipher that one.
No funciona para nada.
Nada.
Sí, es ridículo.
Pon Vibrant Cash Cam.
Sí.
Aquí.
Necesito pintura. Eso.
Ese muchacho que está allá te la puede traer sin problema. Se llama Sean.
Claro que sí.
Él trabajaba aquí.
Claro que sí.
Lost on half of this.
So, before I power wash it, I'm going to start to simplify some stuff. I'm going to delete this bracket. I don't know what it goes to, but
It's your
not really important.
trans mount.
Yeah, I don't need that where we're going.
Yeah, trans mount. You kind of need trans mount.
It's tough to decide because like I want to leave it on so that way when I'm cleaning it gets clean, but then I also want to take it off so I can have better access to clean other things. So we're removing it so I can clean better. But I got to remove this thing, which we just determined doesn't have water in it. It's like a OEM catch can. You think I should delete it? I'm having second thoughts now.
I mean, having it there is like, it's like tucked away. It's not relocated somewhere in your engine bay, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Maybe I'll just leave it on there. Less work for me.
Just plug the things you want to plug and just leave it.
I just want to clean up this hose because this hose looks ugly as I hate this hose.
Yeah, well, that hose could get deleted, and then you plug it on the...
No, then it doesn't work.
Yeah, but...
It needs that to function. Because this pulls a vacuum and pulls the crankcase pressure out of the block. That's how that works.
You just route it into the cabin and just suck on it.
Unfortunately. I'd like to interrupt this video to bring a special announcement. Wow, the NSX brakes are refreshed. I still haven't put all 4 TEs on it. I'm not completely sold, but this is your reminder. Every $5 you spend on LZMFG gets you entered for a chance to win the NSX and $20,000 cash. So check out LZMFG.com. We've got a bunch of cool merch, a bunch of cool other stuff. Pick up something and get yourself entered for a chance to take this thing home. I'm gonna hose it down and then we'll get our cleaning agent of choice. This the jam. It's safe, so we don't have to worry about it damaging anything. Some aggressive degreasers that people use can cause damage to certain things, so you can have peace of mind. We'll spray everything down, let it sit for 5 minutes or so, and then we'll agitate it with a brush. coming. This area cleans up nice. Everything else is pretty caked on, so I'm gonna need some real agitation.
Yeah.
It's hard to decide how OCD to go with this. This is supposed to be a simple project. It's just like, you know, once you're painting the bay, it's hard to put a not perfectly clean motor back in the painted bay, and that's how scope creep starts. Next thing you know, you got a fully restored CRX. That's for Jimmy to wad it into a tree. Just kidding. Jimmy's a good driver. It's not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better, and now at least when I go to work on this and I start disassembling and deleting things, it won't be gross and grimy, and it can be clean. And then as I start taking stuff off, I have a feeling I'm gonna probably end up going a little more OCD with certain things. Let this dry, we'll blow it out, and then see what we're working with. If you guys are an OG viewer, you'll remember back in the day, I swore by MPC hardware. The homies over there would set me up with kits for every build, but that was until I had my zinc plug for using OE hardware. Now they kill it in the Honda game, so I hit them up and they got me kitted out with everything we could ever need for this B series, including some stuff for the car itself. So we've got a new fuel rail from MPC, we've got their lower control arms, and they have every hardware kit you can imagine. Front subframe hardware, trans hardware, engine hardware, mount hardware, engine bay hardware, and they come in these beautiful little kits. It's all nice, made in the USA, beautiful little kits, all Allen head stuff. I'm gonna wheel the engine back in, assess what I wanna paint, what I wanna clean up further, and then start to make it look pretty. All right, I've decided we're gonna go back to the olden days of refresh, and by that I mean we're gonna use a good old can of spray paint, some sandpaper. We're not gonna powder coat anything. We're gonna refresh this thing like we're living back in, what would it be, like 2017, 2018? I forget. Yeah. Back when we were in the Oviedo garage, we're gonna do it that style. So I'm gonna paint the things that need to be painted first. That way I can do the laborious things and hopefully paint will be dry and we can see a complete transformation today. Oh man, I should have had you take a photo and we could have been completely transforming my B18. Yeah, we're gonna need a new gasket. Good thing we got AutoZone right down the road. Holy sh**, I got valves. Just like there's valves in the engine, they're not aftermarket. Scuffing it up, and then we'll hit it with some degreaser. With a lot of these cast aluminum pieces, getting them really hot helps get all the oils out of it and also make sure it's completely dry and makes the paint cure faster. So it's been sitting in a cold shop, so I'm doing this to make sure it's all good. And I'll tape it up and then put a light dusting of some aluminum colored paint on it. I'm gonna pull the headers off, but before I do that, I'm just cleaning up a little bit of the pitting on the aluminum. It actually works really well. Has a paint booth, still paints outside like he was a kid. All right. This VHT cast aluminum, the nice thing is when it scratches, it just looks like aluminum. Okay. So if this were a typical Adam LZ build, we'd be vapor honing things. I'd be like, oh, this is some rust. We're gonna buy a brand new one. Doc Race, tubular, manifold, G42, 1450 turbo. But alas, this is a budget build of sorts. So we're gonna go sandblast this and put paint on it because for once we don't have a turbo and EGTs will be lower. We got new lights in here. Hooray. All right. Holy what? Oh yeah, this was all underwater. That's why it smells like.
Yeah, it's a
Not why I
little.
said holy.
What'd you say? Holy
I didn't remember this thing being this big.
That's what she said.
Stop.
That was a good one. Pretty soon we'll have a vapor hunting machine. Actually, we wouldn't use a vapor hunting machine for this, but pretty soon we'll have a vapor hunting machine and we won't be using silver spray. It's gonna come tomorrow and we'll be like, I wish I didn't do that. Sandblaster, no funciona para nada. So sad. It's not that bad though. I'll just sand it down. You won't see this, so. All right. This is so strange for me, but it'll work. In case you're wondering, you might have noticed I didn't tape the flange. It's easier for me to just go over after and just like hit it with a Scotch-Brite since it's already messed up.
Should probably tell them too that it is exhaust paint and that you're just not spraying it.
Yeah, flame proof. 1300 to 2000 Fahrenheit. That's pretty good.
POV, you're a Japanese dude getting ready to sell your car to the auctions.
Some stupid American's gonna buy this thing thinking it's mint. And that stupid American is me. Next up, valve cover, baby. It's real nice being able to be careless, knowing that we have a brand new hardware kit and I don't really need to worry about losing hardware.
Literally just throwing hardware everywhere.
Yep.
Let's see what it looks like.
It looks like an engine! Well, I think this motor was actually rebuilt at one point in its life, so it's fine if I just put this on the ground, right?
Not that way. I mean, sure. Yeah, it's fine.
The one LZ spec thing that we're doing on this is instead of powder coating this one, or painting this one, or wrinkling it, which would be a lot more cost effective, I got a new valve cover because it was only 200 bucks. Behold, beautiful OEM Type R intake manifold. Sorry, valve cover manifold. Valve cover.
Muffler bearing.
Muffler
turn signal.
system. Titanium Jasma exhaust.
G4269.
G4374. Wow. It looks so much better than when I do it with a can. I love this. I just need to acquire a, what's the thing called? Oil cap. Yep. Comes with grommets too. I love that there's no silicone. I'm used to Nissans where they're like, oh, our gasket doesn't work. You might need to put a little dab of silicone in the corner. And because it's new and OEM, we don't need to worry about cleaning it. Look at that. That almost looks too nice if I'm being honest.
Especially if you left the car the way it was.
Yeah. Imagine we just put this engine back in the car.
Yeah.
The way it was. Got my NGK plug wires all cleaned up. Did you say a word, Mike? It's on the list, okay? Just temporary. No. Don't say a word, dude. So, I don't have gaskets, but I want to get the full effect to see what this thing's going to look like, so I'm just going to kind of mock up what I've got painted. Look at that. We are just mocking up. Looks way better now.
It looks like a Lego, like a 3D printed small version.
No, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Exactly that.
Yep, I think.
Well, you did a good job.
Thanks. Need to order a few parts, a few gaskets and other bits, so we'll probably wrap it up with the engine for here for now and actually jump into some other stuff I filmed the other day. A little bit of outdoorsy content. All right, we're doing some trails. Yo, it's crazy. These things like throw a roost. My brain is so confused riding this thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's like a mixture of dirt bike and bike.
That's like the best part. Because you can ride like a mountain bike.
I know, but I'm like confused. I'm like, do I put my foot down? Do I keep my feet on?
Yeah, I mean, when you're smashing, definitely put your feet up.
Does it get hot?
A little bit warm.
Oh, okay. I'm like, did I burn my foot on the exhaust or is that in my head? This is a very cool experience. It's like confusing my brain because it feels like I'm on a dirt bike, but there's no noise. this homie's a maniac. Yo, it's funny because all the branches, I'm just like ducking my head down. I can't get over how fast these things are. I don't know if these are modded or not. They're moving. Now this is Florida. Big Florida. Yo, when we were bombing the field, my brain was stuck in bicycle mode, so I was just waiting for like a pothole to just take me out. But these things are pretty resilient. Like,
they take it.
Like it's not like a BMX bike where like you hit a dimple in the grass and you're over the bars.
Yeah, it's like full suspension downhill bike, but like with a motor.
Yeah, that's sick. You can like have some confidence on these.
Yeah, you can jam pretty good.
The only thing I miss is just like the rip sounds coming out of every corner.
There's definitely no sounds.
But
that's kind of the best part too, because like we could ride this at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, and
also you're not allowed to have dirt bikes on these trails.
That's what I was gonna say. Could you technically ride these a lot of places where you couldn't ride dirt bikes?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, Wednesday if you want to go, we're gonna ride downtown Orlando.
Like
it's sick.
Like stairs and stuff.
Ride, but like
damn,
on these.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm busy. I gotta do a thing, but
life goes on.
This is cool. That's like this is like the perfect trail for a Sur-Ron.
Yeah.
For a dirt bike, it'd be a little too small.
Yeah, especially for like to be like learning how to ride it too.
Yeah.
It's pretty flat. There's no big holes, but it's like technical.
Could you rip a wheelie on this? Like hold it?
A little bit.
I'm just like, I don't know. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. You just pop it up.
I just had to go slow when the stuff's at eye level.
It's so high.
I know, it's
These
just
are
whipping me in the
maintained,
eyes.
But I think because of hurricane, they just haven't been back here in a while.
Yo, these things in the woods by my dad's house would rip. We've got so many hill climbs and stuff.
Sick.
There's
that's
a lot
what
of
they
stuff that's
shine on, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's like a trials bike.
I know.
Like, you know.
There's a lot of stuff that's too narrow there for dirt bikes, or like logs that you have to lift like the dirt bikes over, which is a pain. And like these are light, dude.
Yeah. So I think they're like 110 pounds or something. I don't know where you want to go. You want to keep riding this?
I don't care. I'll follow you.
Going back into the woods, so hopefully the tall grass will be lower.
Have you ever met Jack from HP Logic? He's a big Sur-Ron guy. He's like a Sur-Ron YouTuber. Sounds like something stuck in my chain. I want to look at it.
You got a whole bush in there, dude.
Oh God, I heard something. There we go. Good as new. Are these modded or are these stock?
Yours is stock. This one has a gear reduction, so like shorter gear, and some other little shit.
That's why you're pulling away from me for sure.
Yeah. I haven't even floored it yet.
Oh. Wait, which one's the gas? Oh. You might be wondering, are we gonna see any alligators here? Wouldn't surprise me, if I'm being honest. I'm surprised this isn't underwater, if I'm really being honest. That's crazy. What the f?
This shit is gnarly.
This is like, what the? What even causes this? You think it clears up? When I'm close enough, I can read the ground based on you. But when I get far away, I question everything. Now we're picking up. Holy s***. Yo, your boy's wildin'. Ow. I'm getting all the whip backs from whatever Chelsea hits. Slow in, fast out.
You know how electric torques. What the f? Where are you taking us? Are there ticks in Florida? Whew. Yeah, we're gonna die. Whew. That was fun.
You know what's funny? I think that's the turn right there that we were at a while ago. That was fun.
Yeah. Nah, it's way easier when I'm close to you and I just like read the ground based on your line. But when I'm far away, I'm just like, there's gonna be a pothole. There's gonna be a stump.
Don't worry, I'll answer the questions for you.
I know. Well, I'm getting the whip back. Every tree you hit comes back and hits me on the backswing.
Yeah, sorry.
That was sick. Yeah, that was fun. I could see these like being on like a little pit bike style track.
It'd be super fun.
Oh yeah.
Especially because like I'm not super comfy on a pit bike because it doesn't resemble a bike at all.
Yeah.
It's still like a motorcycle.
It took a while for me to like get the hang of my 110.
Yeah.
Mud. Oh, my back is jingling apart. Oh no, I shouldn't have stopped. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My back is ruined. I don't even want to look. I can drive the turbo home. Oh my god. Oh, it's flinging in my face.
I'm so muddy, dude.
Dude, my back, I don't want to look at it, but just tell me. Ooh, I got a bug in my ear. Ow.
Is it buzzing? We might have to go.
Oh my god. I don't know what it is, but I want it out. I want it out.
It's on my neck.
Next time I come back, I'm bringing full armor.
Full armor, he says.
Yeah, the legs, the pants, the everything. Cops!
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but just lift up the whole thing and get it over this thing.
From where?
Yeah, by the rear frame at the bottom, next to the kickstand.
Oh!
You're slacking on your lifting.
I got it
side.
now. It's just what I had to hold on to. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Is this one lighter because of the gear reduction? God damn it.
Same thing.
I know. Oh, wrong brake.
I know, I do it every time.
Ready?
Solid.
Now the hardest part. Getting my fat ass over. This has just turned into a Florida tour pretty much. You're getting to experience all the different sceneries and vibes and wow.
We have a visitor in the building.
POV, you're a Japanese dude getting ready to sell your car to the auctions.
Some stupid American is gonna buy this thing thinking it's mint. And that stupid American is me!